Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Bull 897 here. Today, I want to do a little bit of a channel update and updates for other things going on in life, and let you guys know that I'm still alive, I'm still kicking, and I'm making it through. Um, First things first is a few weeks ago, I released a video that was for depression awareness, and I wanted to come back and touch on that a little bit, let people know more about it. That's why I haven't really been uploading videos, is I do have a very depressive state of mind at the moment. It's getting better the last few days. I was able to record quite a bit of content, so I'm going to have a steady stream of content coming out for the next couple weeks. Um, One thing that I really want to do with my channel now too is I've gone away from like a set schedule where I'm like used to. For a while there, I had like, this day was this kind of video, this day was this kind of video, this day was this kind of video, and I did it 5 days a week, which was cool. And I mean, if YouTube was my full-time job, it wouldn't be a problem at all, but it's just simply not. So I have to really rely on other things, and so being able to upload every day isn't quite feasible that well, because to put the time in to record and edit everything to have like a full week's worth of videos would take forever, and not to mention, um, with my lack of funds, I can't just buy new games. So doing the same game for 5 days a week would be boring as well, but I'm kind of running out of things. I've learned that Minecraft is really good for that because I do enjoy Minecraft. I know a lot of people like watching Minecraft, and I can always come up with something to do, but I don't really want to do Minecraft 5 days a week either, just because I don't want it to just be completely boring. So my goal at the moment is to do like a game, well, to release video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like different video Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm gonna try and do like 2 days gameplay and then one day talking, vlogging, things like that. Something that's a little enjoyable. Um, because I'm not entirely gaming either. Like, I love gaming, and I want that to be a big part of my channel, but I don't want to be known for only gaming, if that makes sense. I want people to know me and know what I like to do and know more about me. Um, when I get the money together, I plan on getting a vlogging camera, so that'll definitely help with changing up my content a little bit. But really, that's what's been going on. I released a video Monday. I have one scheduled to release this Wednesday. This is Tuesday. This video is going to release Friday. Well, today's Monday, my bad. But this video is going to release Friday, and I'm filming it on Monday. So, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'll try to make sure I always have a video out and ready to go. It might not be super different from other content, but at least it'll be steady. That way you guys know what to look forward to. I'm still going to try to live stream every now and then, but I'm not really going to give much warning to it because I just really, like, I'm going to do it when I have the time to do it. With school and everything going on, it's been pretty busy. Something What I really want to talk about though for this video is an update on my mental health status and what's going on there. As I mentioned before in my last kind of channel update video, it was titled Depression Awareness. Um, I've suffered from depression for a very long time. I've been working through it, and the last couple months, and at the end of June, I had lost my job, and so I was extremely down from it, and it really got under my skin. But that's when I really started uploading more and more videos to keep myself occupied. But when school started this time around, I was extremely busy, but I was so depressed it made me extremely fatigued, and I didn't have the motivation to do anything. And those of you who have suffered from depression of some sort, you probably kind of understand that feeling. There's just sometimes a little lack of motivation. But I think that was Saturday that I started recording again, and I sat myself down and I finished Mirror's Edge, which we're gonna have a video releasing over the next. I think I only have two more episodes left to release from like after today. So the next 2 weeks there'll be a video on Monday for Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge Monday, it's catchy. And so I finished that, and then I recorded quite a bit of Minecraft. And for some reason, I got done, and I started editing some videos, and it really opened up my mind a little bit because I know what I want to do, and I know what makes me happy. And part of what makes me happy is doing stuff on YouTube, whether I'm getting a lot of feedback or not. And I was just talking to someone about this today that was telling me about their depression and how they're feeling and how they just feel like they want to end everything. And I've learned what keeps you going when you're down like that is to change the way you think. I know that just sounds easier said than done. It's really hard sometimes to just completely change the way you think. But with me, when I'm really depressed, I keep dwelling. And when I've come out of that depression, the way I do it is I start thinking about things on a positive note. Like instead of dwelling on, well, I failed at this and I failed at that, I think about, well, I'm in school, I'm graduating in the spring, um, I'm not working at the moment, unfortunately, which I really need to. And then I have YouTube, and that kind of keeps me occupied as well. And like thinking of it in the fact that I'm doing something that's productive and fun, and I enjoy it, that really helps me open up and accept who I am better. And so that's something I just really wanted to say is don't let things get you down just because it's tough. And like I said, that's easier said than done. I mean, I can't live by my own words that well on that as well because I've always dwelled on the past. But um, if you ever get to the point where it's just maybe it's better off if I'm not here, and believe me, I've been there. Always remember that there's at least one person who's been around you in your life. It really doesn't matter who you are. There's at least one person that it would affect if you weren't here. Um, and hold on to that. Hold on to that thought because that really helps. So, in terms of my mental health, I'm doing a lot better now. I'm still down. Uh, I still feel like sleeping every time I get a chance, but even though I won't sleep when I do, like I'll lay down, but I'm not able to really go to sleep. But I am feeling a lot better. I am really trying to boost my channel more. I mean, I'm not putting as much work into it as I was for a little bit there because of just time lacking. Like, I don't really have the time to do it all the time anymore. I just said time like 1,000 times. Oh my God, I need to stop. But, yeah, I really enjoy doing YouTube. And I noticed that, like, I released a video last week and someone had commented on it saying, glad to see that you're uploading again. That really made me feel good, and I think that was a big reason why I just decided to record. It was because I really enjoy it, and I like seeing your reactions. I like talking to you guys, and once again, if any of you have anything relating to this that you don't want to put down in the comments section, feel free to message me on Facebook. The link's always in the description. Um, this is something that I really want to bring awareness to, and it's something that I'm going to be attempting to do on my channel a lot, is talk about it openly. Because we're kind of in a society right now where people believe that you can't really be open about it. Um, and on both sides of the spectrum, men are said to be like not manly if you talk about being depressed. Women are said to be weak. They're not motherly, I guess, if they talk about being depressed about things. And that's wrong. A lot of us have some sort of mental health problem in this world, and especially nowadays, there's always something that is an issue. None of us are perfect. I'm pretty sure just about everyone in the world could be diagnosed with something mental related because there are so many things to be diagnosed. And we all have forms of depression. Granted, the there's chemical illnesses in your mind, and then there's physical, like not really physical, emotional illnesses, I guess, where, chemical tends to be very much you're wired that way. There's not really any way of helping it. Similar to like bipolar disorder, which is very similar to what I tend to have issues with, is manic depression was my diagnosis. Um, And that's a chemical imbalance. I mean, when I look back at my life, there's not really anything that makes me feel that way, but feeling that way really keeps me down and makes it hard to be productive. And then there's like emotional, I don't know the technical terms, I'm no psychologist, but there's emotional types of illnesses as well where I've suffered from those too, like a breakup, for instance. Of course, you're going to feel down after a breakup or a bad situation in your life, things like that, where it's not so much a chemical reaction that makes you feel that way as much as it's a reaction to an event. And those tend to be a lot easier to get over because the chemical, there's just not really a cure for it other than a lot of pills. And I don't take pills, but the emotional ones from my experiences tend to be what I get over, but they always come back when I'm having a chemical down. So, yeah, if there's anything you guys need to talk about, I don't talk about anyone, like, talk about anything that's told to me to anyone else. I'm open to conversation, helping people out, and that helps me out a lot too when I can just kind of talk to people about it. So, if you guys need that, feel free to message me on Facebook or Twitter, or you could try messaging me on YouTube itself, but I hardly ever check my YouTube messages. So, uh, that's something that really matters to me, and it's something I really want to focus my channel around. I do a lot of gameplay because gameplay, oddly enough, I've never on YouTube up until recently sat and watched like vloggers or talk shows or really anything outside of gameplay up until a couple weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago when I started YouTube. I really started watching those types of people because I wanted to see what other people were doing. And I know mine are kind of boring when I'm outside of gameplay because I'm just kind of talking. And I have a few things where I kind of rant and then it gets funny. But yeah, the reason I do gameplay is because that used to be my cure-all. When I was depressed, I would just watch videos over and over again of different games and watch people play them and enjoy them, and preferably funny people do it. And so that's why I'm actually gameplay focused. I do love video games, but I want to bring that level of entertainment that helped me out to other people, and hopefully I can reach out. But instead of just doing that, because I know a lot of gaming YouTubers, that's why they do it, is they want to give people that feeling, that sense of community. And for me, instead of just focusing on the gameplay, I want to bring that to people's attention. I want to talk to them about that, the topics that no one will ever bring up because they might be offensive or they might bring up bad memories, things like that. And that's really the point of these updates here, and I don't know how often I'll do them. But if you guys are interested in seeing more, let me know. I'm still considering doing a draw my life so you guys can kind of see where I come from. I don't know. I just don't know if that's something I want to do. But yeah, that's stuff that I really want to get into is talking about it and expressing that so that maybe we can bring some more awareness to people around the world on what's going on. And then maybe for someone who doesn't really suffer from depression to kind of get insight on what it's like and what to say and what not to say. And if that's something you need advice on, let me know. If you're dealing with someone who does have depression and you're trying to help them out, just let me know and I could give you some tips on that as well. Anyway, this has been my channel update. I just wanted to say that I am doing more content. Hopefully, I would really like to get a good base going because I do want to make some income off of YouTube. I know that sounds kind of selfish, but mostly because I want to use the funds from it to upgrade my system and upgrade different things to help me make better content. That's my main reason. I don't really have the money coming in for me to get new games and new things to do because I don't have that good of income for me just to go out and splurge on things. So that is something I really want to get into is making some profits off of here just so I can release more things. So this has been my update on my mental health and my channel. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like down below, leave a comment if there's something you want to mention, and be sure to join us on the next one. Mr. Bull 897, and I'm going to be signing out.